Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, bringing you guys another high-rated DB video, of course, second video of the day. Be sure to drop a like, greatly appreciate it, greatly helps out the channel. Also, consider subscribing for more daily content. We have Ferret with 1360 rating versus Raycon 912 rating. And with that being said, let's hop right in. We're going to see Ferret win the rock, paper, scissors, decide to go first. Opens up Hexseal Fusion, Patchwork, Poly, Branded Fusion, Albaz. So on the Chimera branded deck here, opponent opens up Droplet, Blazing, Lubellion, Ash, and Druid Worm. So looks like branded, Synchro branded or something. So we're going to see him go main phase one. Start with Poly. Is this just a straight up Dragoon? Albion into Dragoon? Yeah, Albion into Dragoon, Chain Druid. I think you can just Poly for the guy, right? I mean, doing this first though is actually nice though, because you can do like Patchwork and then make Magnum the reliever and get a draw. If you play two Poly, this Patchwork might be dead if you only play one Poly. But yeah, okay, he's gonna go Druid Swarm, target the Hexseal, banish Albaz and itself to make Mirror Jade, and then Branded Fusion, chain Ash Blossoms, pretty tough. Pass turn, they draw Druid Swarm again. They go main phase one, activate Lubellion, effect. Any response to that? No, that's gonna grab Magma. Then you can just tribute off the Druid Swarm and force the MJ, or not. Just go normal summon Blazing, and then Ferret does just admit defeat there. So going on into game number two, that was a pretty quick game one. You know, Bestial plus Ash Blossom, pretty good against this deck. I heard that. I heard it. Oh, okay. Ferret's gonna go first again. Open up Branded Fusion, Ash, opening Patchwork, and a Hexseal again. Keeps opening this Hexseal, bro. Opponent opens up Bestial, Lubellion, Sornier, Quem, Ash, and Shroud. So he's going to go main phase one, activate Patchwork, search for Edgimp Chain, and Poly, of course. Okay, does not fear Droll. Going to activate Opening, discard the chain, summon Aluber, and then Chainlink 1, Aluber, Chainlink 2, Chain. So search for Patchwork and Branded Fusion. All right, and then Poly here is going to go ahead and make... Okay, it's subbing for Albaz. Gonna make Lubellion effect, discard Patchwork, put back Hexseal and itself to make Dragoon. Okay, so has the negate for Ash now. It's gonna go Branded Fusion, chain Ash, chain Dragoon, discard the extra Branded Fusion, dump Gazelle, Albaz. Gonna make Rinbrum, and then Gazelle effect to add. It's gonna add Cornfield, and then Cornfield effect, search for Mirror Sword. And has not normal summon, so normal summon, use the effect. That's gonna go summon Big Wing Performant, of course, search for Chimera Fusion, and it's getting crazy. So Chimera Fusion for Gazelle, or with Gazelle and Berfamit to make Chimera the King is Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Berfamit, target Mirror Sword. He already used the Gazelle from the Branded Fusion. He's gonna go Chainlink 3, Sornier, target the Sword Knight to get it out of there. It's a really good Bestial. So resolves, will rip a card from hand during end phase. Really want to hit that Quem. But then he's going to get Chimera Fusion out of self back. Okay. Then he says thinking. He's just going to activate the Chimera Fusion again, getting rid of Chimera and Rinbrum to make Dragostapelia. And then say end phase. So end phase, rip a card from hand. Okay, that's going to hit the Bestial Lubellion. Dragostapelia during end phase to make the Sornier level 1, so he can't tribute it off for Bestial Lubellion. I like this play. I think that's a good play. Especially because you don't have the Sword Knight negate anymore with the Chimera King, so might as well just put it in graveyard. And then on the opponent's turn, you can Rinbrum summon Albaz if you get there, if you don't use the Ash. It's kind of tough though, because you want this... You want Ash for the Dragoon negate. You also just want Ash for Branded Fusion. Like, it's tough. But he's gonna pass draw Magma. Draw phase. He's gonna go Chimera the King. Okay. That is true. That does have that effect. That's a nice play. He's gonna get cards in hand. He will have plenty of cards in hand. Oh, he's gonna chain the Bestial, target the guy. Let's see what he does to that. He said you targ, I targ. You target, I target. You target with Chimera. I forgot for summon. I target for summon. So anything. He said thinking. He's gonna let that go. He said, yeah, that's fine. So effect to search during end phase. Train Jagos to Pelia. Make it level 1 and negate its effects, which is pretty good. Making it level 1 is really, really solid. Normal summon Quem, use the effect. He says that that's good. No response to that. Oh no, he is gonna Dragoon negate that actually. He thumbs up at first, but he said, nah, I'm gonna actually Dragoon negate this. Have to discard the Ash. Really didn't want to discard the Ash. Wanted to search 2 off Baphomet, which would have been really good. But Bestial decks, you know? What can I say? Can't do that because it's level 1. He said can't. Yeah, can't do that. He's just gonna go battle phase and attack the Predaplant. Oh, okay, I see. And then he's gonna get Sorneer effect. So take 200, then Sorneer effect. Yep, that's good. What is that gonna dump though? Gonna dump the High Spirits. Okay. I was kind of expecting a Retribution and then Albion send, add back. But he's gonna go Shroud, dump another High Spirits, puts to the bottom, draw 1, draw Baldrake, then Baldrake effect, banish Aluber, summon. Okay. And then tribute that off for Bestial Lubellion effect. He said sec. On summon, he's gonna go Rinbrum, banish Albaz to summon. Okay. And then he said, you're good, keep going. And then Bestial Lubellion effect to place 1. That's gonna be regain. Make seal. And then just pass turn there. Couldn't use the Albaz Fuse to make Mirror Jade. Obviously, no discard. So just bring back the Rinbrum to check the seal. Bounce at least, because that's like Dragoon out. And also just doing that before the regain hits the field so he doesn't get a draw. Pass, they draw Chimera Fusion. Standby phase is going to try and seal. Rinbrum probably just negates that, yeah. And then you can bounce a monster, you don't have to. But then seal effect to summon. He's got to change Dragoon to negate that. Discard the Chimera Fusion, which he cannot add back anymore because he banished his guy. Then just battle phase though. That's like game. So yeah, pass. I mean not pass. Scoop. So going on into game number 3 here, we're gonna see the branded Synchro deck go first, and this deck goes second. Opens up Chimera Fusion, Droll, Big Wing, Imperm. Not the worst. I mean, Droll's not the best against this deck, but opponent opens up Druisworm, Sorneer, Lubellion, Quem, and Bestial Albur. So start with normal summon Quem. They have to imperm that. And then Bestial Lubellion effect. Search. It's going to grab Magma. Drop Droll. Maybe. Yeah, drop Droll. And then Sorneer effect. That's going to banish the Bestial Lubellion from the graveyard. Summon it out. That's just going to make the Dispeter. And then he's going to get Sorneer effect to dump. He said okay. So dump Bestial Lubellion. Then Magma effect. Target Quem to banish it. Summon effect to add from graveyard during end phase, and then he's gonna get Dispatter effect, summon back the Quem. It's pretty good. It's gonna go ahead and make Baron. That's really good. And then he can tribute off the Bestial Dispatter for Lubellion, and then Lubellion effect to place Baron and regain. Yup, and then he can go Druisworm, banish the Quem, summon. Doesn't get a draw, unfortunately, but he can go ahead and make Seal with this. So, Seal, regained, Dispatter, Floor, it's good. Under Droll and Imperm, that's just nice. And then add back Druisworm from Graveyard, it's pretty good. Pass, they draw Branded Fusion. So it's going to activate the opening. Okay, so he's activating opening, discarding the Chimera Fusion to go search for a Branded Fusion that he already has. To chain regain to summon back. Okay. So bring back. Okay. And then he said you're good. So that searches Branded Fusion. And then main phase 1, activate the Branded Fusion. Dump Gazelle and Albaz. And then he can get Gazelle effect. Okay, that searches for Cornfield, Cuddle. And then Cornfield effect, Chain Seal, Chain Rinbrum, Chain Floor. I mean, he can keep it alive. He does have opening in graveyard. It's going to opening, but I mean, it doesn't activate, but yeah. And then he's gonna bounce the Aluberta. Wait, no, because it got negated, right? Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 to negate and bounce, Chainlink 3 to negate that. So you don't get the bounce. Seal effect summon. Oh no, he's seal bouncing his Aluber. Okay, so his opponent bounced the Aluber is what happened. Okay. So search for Sword Knight, then summon Albaz. Albaz effect discard, fuse with the Rinbrum. That's really solid to make a Mirror Jade. That's very good. And he's gonna normal summon the Mirror Sword Knight and use the effect. He can actually negate that now because his opponent protected his Rinbrum with opening. So he can, yeah, Druid Worm, or no, Dispatter, put it back to negate, and then it's tough. Yeah, you just can't do anything anymore. So wow. That was an insane game. We see the branded Synchro deck actually pop off under draw and through Imperm. They popped off, ended on Dispatter, regain, floor seal into Mirror Jade on the opponent's turn. Very, very clean right there. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's going to do it for this one. And I'm out. Like I said, videos coming crazy. Let's go.